Hi there, it's Maria here, welcoming you to the channel of beauty and lifestyle. So in this video today, I'm going to show you my favorite recipe for making tomato stew. Let me know what you think, guys. Drop a comment, share, like, and most important thing, subscribe. And also remember to turn on this notification bell so that you're going to be notified anytime I upload a new video. So here we are, these are our ingredients. We are going to need chili, tropical heat. We're going to need thyme, herbs. We're going to need bay leaves. Herbs is the company for those ingredients. We're going to need some curry cubes. We're also going to need some chili cubes. This one that you can see me holding is a mixture of some little water, onions, and garlic mixed together. This one you can also see me holding it is tomato paste, cayenne tomato paste. So these are all the ingredients that we are going to use. This is the normal oil, cooking oil. This is red oil, it's made of palm. And we're going to need also some meat, as usual, it's obvious. This one here are tomatoes blended together with some pili pili. So as you can see, you have to blend it like thoroughly to become very soft, smooth particles. This one here is also obviously the salt. Obviously these are the onions. In every food we need onions. And this is the crayfish. I tried to open it but I was not able to open it, guys, but I think I've also shown you crayfish before. So this is the first step. The first step is always to boil your mixture of onions and pili pili, but pili pili is not a must. That is only if you eat pili pili. This is the first step. You're supposed to boil it thoroughly, like serious boiling. As you can see, I'm trying to boil it so that actually you're going to boil it for about some minutes, but you're going to make sure you have boiled it until it's dry. Like it has to boil until it's no longer watery. It has to get dried. So right now our tomatoes are already boiling. The next step is to wash your meat. Wash your meat thoroughly. We have already washed the meat. The meat is now clean and ready to be added some spices. So I'm going to come in with this is just the normal Royco cube. That's what I'm adding right now. I'm going to add only one Royco cube. Then I'm going to come in with the curry cubes. So I'm also going to add only one curry cube. These are just the spices. We are trying to mix the spices with the meat before boiling the meat so that the meat is going to be very delicious and it's also going to add some aroma in the food. This one is chili beef. So again, here we go. I'm going to add chili cubes. Also going to come in with some chilies, but this is in powder form from Tropical Heat Company. Chilies, like it's a very hot chili, but it's optional. It depends if you like chili. Also I'm going to come in with bay leaves. It's also needed here. but I did a mistake here. Anytime you're adding bay leaf into your meat, do not scatter it. I scattered it because it was my first time to use bay leaves, and I later learned that it's not supposed to be scattered. If you're putting bay leaves, remember to put them just as full leaf, like the way they are. Don't scatter them, so that it will be easier for you to remove it, since you're not supposed to eat it, like, or so that it's just going to be very easy for you to separate it from your meat or from your stew. After which, now you come in with cooking stick, you mix them together, you mix everything together, then you're going to come in with some water and you place it on fire so that it will start cooking. And also, before I forget, you're also going to add some salt, just a little bit salt, not too much, so that it won't be overdone. And also, now after that, the other thing also, before I forget, you're supposed to add also some onions. As you can see, I'm slicing onions. After which, now I'm going to place everything in fire for it to cook and boil together. So now that our meat is ready on the other side and it's continuing to boil, also we're coming to check our tomatoes. Our tomatoes, as you can see right now, it's really boiling. So that means they are ready. You understand? As you can see, it has also reduced, which means it's no longer watery as before, like it has already cooked. So we are going to off the fire and put the tomatoes on the floor for them to cool down. So after that, we come and check our meat again. As you can see, it's already boiling. It's getting ready and ready and ready. It's really doing well. So now everything is ready to cook. As you can see, I have taken a clean pot, I have put oil inside, and I have added red oil. Also, I have added some little salt, then some onions. As you can see, my oil is already having black particles because it's the same oil I have used to fry the meat. Also, I have already now added the mixture of onions and garlic together. This is the first step, so that it's going to be cooked nicely and very well. After that, give it some few minutes to cook. Give it time, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After which, now you come in with the tomato stew, the one we have already boiled before. Right now it has already calmed down, it's no longer too hot. That's why I had advised it's better to place it on low temperatures. Immediately we have put the tomatoes, we are not supposed to stir it. Now we're going to add the other ingredients. That is the tomato paste is what we're going to add right now. As you can see, it's already boiling step by step. But do not stir it fast. You're supposed to give it some minutes before you'll stir it. So come in with the tomato paste. After which, then we are going to add we're going to add another 2. Remember, we had used 1 Royco cube in boiling the meat. So in the cooking of the stew, we're going to add 2 Royco cube. There we go. As you can see, I'm trying to add 2 Royco cube. Then also I'm coming in with my another spice, which is cayenne spice. I'm going to add a little of cayenne spice, a little amount of cayenne spice. So right now we have already given it like 5 minutes. Now it's time to stir the entire food. As you can see, I'm stirring it together so that everything will fall in place, step by step. Remember, the fire is on and it's just about to start boiling, like seriously boiling. Since I'm just about to increase the fire, so you can see it's already boiling. So after that, the other thing I'm supposed to add is this. I'm adding some little amount of CrayFish, like only 1 spoon. And then now after that, you're going to come in with your meat. You're going to add the meat, after which you stir it together and leave everything to cook. In my case, my meat is fried, but it's not a must. If you want to fry your meat, you can fry it. If you prefer cooking it direct, you can also cook it direct. So after that, I'm going to add the water we used to boil the meat, as it's also going to give the food a very nice aroma. So you see, I'm trying to remove the bay leaves right now, and they're also giving me a hard time because I had scattered them into smaller particles. As I have told you, bay leaves are not supposed to be scattered. You're supposed to put them into full. So you can see I'm trying to remove bay leaves. Yeah. That, mix everything together using your cooking stick, stir all of it together, after which now you cover it to cook. And also you're supposed to add a little fresh water just to make the stew at least not to be very high viscous, you understand. As you can see, the stew the viscosity of the stew, it's too thick, like it's too high. So we're supposed to add some little water, that is fresh water. Then we cover it and leave it to cook for about 15 minutes. Then it will be ready to be served. Sorry about that, guys. I meant like it will be ready to be served in a few minutes. Yeah, so leave it to cook for about 15 minutes or 20. So here we are again. Our food is ready. This food can be served with rice. It can be served with spaghetti and or anything of your choice. Thank you very much for watching.